I hope you'll bear with me and let me read you a couple of stanzas in verse written in Scottish dialect. This is it. Keen blaws the wind o'er the braes of Glenifer. The old castle turrets are covered with snow. How changed since the time that I met with my lover among the green bushes by Stanley Greenshaw. The wild flowers of summer were springing so bonny. The mavis sang sweet from the green birken tree. But far to the camp they hae marched, my dear Johnny. And now it is winter with nature and me. John Greenleaf Whittier said of the man who penned those lines that he was the equal to Robert Burns. The poet's name is Robert Dinsmore. He was born and lived here in what is now Windham, New Hampshire. Robert Dinsmore was the third generation Scots-Irish. Like his grandparents, he spoke with a burr, a Scots burr. Back then, this was part of Nutfield, which, as you may know, evolved into Derry and Londonderry and Windham and Manchester, or at least a part of Manchester. Back then was 1828. Now, if the name Dinsmore seems familiar, it's because two governors of New Hampshire were of that name, Samuel Dinsmore and his son, Samuel Dinsmore Jr. They both served as Granite State chief executives. The elder in 1831, his son in 1849, and again in 1851. And Samuel Dinsmore Sr., he was the brother of the poet, Robert Dinsmore. And poet Dinsmore himself was not only a writer, he was a hero of the Revolutionary War. He was a soldier at the Battle of Saratoga, witnessed the capture of General Burgoyne. For years, the poetry of Robert Dinsmore was lost and out of print. But you know, recently they've rediscovered him. His work has gained many fans, and the piece I just read, or the two stanzas from it, is called The Braes of Glenifer. And this is the last stanza. "'Tis nae the loud roar of the wintry winds swallowing, 'tis no the cold blast that brings tears I me, for again I saw my bonny Scots calling, and the dark days of winter were simmer to me." Indeed.